So with the launch of the Lightfall DLC, Bungie changed the mods, and I'm going to be explaining the new armor changes and mod system. I'm not going over the champion mods and how they interact with the elemental system. That's something completely different, but if you want to see me cover that, leave a comment down below and let me know. So first off, and most important thing to know, the new mod system evolves around Orbs of Power. These things. Little black orbs with gray in the middle. Orbs of Power help refill your super meter every time you collect one. If you were playing before and you knew about elemental wells have been removed and now Orbs of Power do their job. There are three types of armor charges, purple, yellow, and dark blue, or whatever color this, you know what, I think my color blindness is kicking in. Whatever color these are, yeah, there are three, there are three types. But anyway, color aside, you'll see mods with arrows pointing up, some with circles, and some pointing down. So if you see any colored mods with icons, it means these mods deal with the armor charges, because the regular mods are just white. So the arrows pointing up mean that they give you armor charges. I have charged, which increases the amount of charges I can have, and this one down here for my solar class, every time I pick up a solar sprite, it'll give me an armor charge. The circle ones are active when you currently have armor charges, so think of these as passive perks, so they'll activate once you have armor charges. The two I have on give my solar and void weapons bonus damage when I have armor charges, and now instead of consuming armor charges, they decay over time. So there's now a counter that counts down till my charges disappear. And the yellow ones with arrows pointing down mean they consume armor charges. I don't have any equipped, but for example, there's a few here that consume your armor charges when you use finishers to give you back melee and grenade energy and other stuff like that, and they'll help refill those abilities down here. So how do you activate armor charges? Well, let's circle back to these things. Yeah, collecting Orbs of Power give you armor charges, and then the passive mods start working. The green ones give out more armor charges, and then once you have enough charges, performing certain actions like finishers will consume your charge using the yellow mods. So yeah, everything is connected and kind of works in sync. But that's only 2 out of 3 parts of the formula. The first part is getting Orbs of Power. You need them to start up everything basically, so this is where the white mods come in. Rapid kills give you Orbs of Power. A rapid kill is killing 2 or more enemies in a short space of time. You'll see in the bottom left here every time you or a teammate create an Orb of Power. So looking at my helmet mods here, I have Solar Siphon, which says rapid solar weapon final blows create an Orb of Power. And I'm using a solar SMG. There's a siphon mod for every elemental type and kinetic weapons. But if you don't mix and match subclasses and weapons, then you can just use the harmonic siphon, which will give you Orbs of Power for using any weapon that matches your subclass type. So if you have the arc subclass and you use an arc weapon, then getting rapid kills with that will still give you Orbs of Power. The mods with really thick circles around them deal with Orbs of Power, so keep that in mind if that helps. Coming down to my arms, I have the heavy-handed mod on, which gives me Orbs of Power for getting melee kills, and since I'm a Titan, well, yeah, having this on is mandatory. It's like free orbs, you know, so it's like free real estate. There's also one here for grenades as well. Getting killed with grenades will give you Orbs of Power. Now, some of these can stack, meaning you can put on multiple copies of the same mod and it will boost the potency of them. And the game tells you right here at the bottom which mods are able to stack, so I don't have to go through all of them. You can just read, you know, if you can. I hope you can read. So for the leg mods, the Orb of Power works the same way the old elemental well mods worked. So collecting the orbs will affect your ability recovery speed. You can spec into one particular ability like melee or grenades, but I choose all 3 with the absolution mod. So when my abilities down here are drained, I collect the orbs and it'll help with refilling them pretty fast. And lastly on my cape, I have another mod here on called Time Dilation. Armor mods are on a time limit and they decay over time, so this just gives me you know, more time, which is like 18 seconds instead of usual, I think it's like 12 or 10. So having this on just keeps gives me more time with armor charges, which is more time to have my passive mods going for longer. I have a much different setup from my Void and Stasis classes, but yeah, you get the point. You can make a really cool setup with these new armor charge mods. So all together, collecting orbs will refill my abilities, give me armor charges, volatile rounds, and boost my solar weapon damage. And I'll get passive benefits from the armor charges, so my build is just constantly putting out Orbs of Power. And I have the benefits from the armor mods. It's pretty easy to make a great build once you understand the mod system, because this one is like a lot simpler than before, even though I prefer the old mod system if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, you can leave a like and subscribe for more Destiny videos. Comment down below if you want me to cover anything else, but thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.